COVID improper payments continue to be an area of concern that the federal government due to lack of oversight from the Biden administration.
We need to talk. Do you know what this is about?
My flare.
Yeah?
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. If you want evidence that your new Republican Congress is beast, look no further than Anna Paulina-Luna. You ever heard of Anna Paulina-Luna? She's a new congresswoman from Florida. Anna Paulina-Luna, let's have a look here. She is from Florida. She is elected to Congress this last cycle, Florida's 13th congressional district. First Mexican-American woman elected to Congress from Florida. Her early career, she's an Air Force veteran. She went to the University of West Florida. She was also featured in Maximum Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition. Luna then went on to work for PragerU and Turning Point USA, served in the Air Force for 6 years, United States Air Force, and ladies and gentlemen, now she's serving in Congress and wearing baller AR-15 pins. That's right, check it out. This is an AR-15 pin that she wore in Congress. This member of Congress, Rep. Jimmy Gomez, throbbing with soy. This virgin simp here. Anna Paulina-Luna wore an assault weapon pin today to the oversight hearing less than 48 hours. You can't make it. You can hear the testosterone absolutely liquefying and evaporating from this man's body. Anna Paulina-Luna responding to this simp Democrat. Jimmy, stop trying to date me, with a photo of the pin. There you go. The AR-15 pin worn on the House floor, actually inside of a subcommittee. You can see it here.
Chair recognizes Ms. Luna for 5 minutes.
New at this. I just want to thank the chairman and all of the witnesses for participating. I know it's been a long day.
Nice.
So
There it is.
Short. COVID improper payments continue to be an area of concern.
There you go.
That the federal government.
So this is about COVID payments, right? This isn't about the Second Amendment, but Anna Paulina-Luna has talked about the Second Amendment before in Congress during a committee looking at whether they should take out the metal detectors that Nancy Pelosi installed cravenly inside of the U.S. House. And we know exactly why she installed them, actually. We'll get to that in just a moment. But Anna Paulina-Luna saying that she has a right to defend herself as a woman and as a veteran. Good for her.
You know, during my 2022 election, I was actually threatened by a guy who had basically said that he was going to have me shot at close range proximity. That's not my only experience with firearms. When I was in high school, I was actually at a campus where there was a gang shooting. And so obviously I take firearm safety very seriously, but I also take my personal safety seriously. And I just want to clarify something. To tell members, especially members that have been threatened, female members, I don't know if you guys know this, but are likely more targeted than male members because of the fact that we're looked at as victims, right? But to tell us that we don't have the ability to defend ourselves because of, for whatever happened on January 6th is wrong. I reserve that right to defend myself. I reserve the right to carry my firearm in whatever capacity I want to without your permission.
Nice. I reserve my right to carry my firearm, including on my jacket, on my, looks like a raincoat there. And that is a close-up of the firearm. Jimmy, stop trying to date me. Such a great own. And libs are getting owned all across Capitol Hill. Good riddance. In the first act of power, Republicans remove metal detectors from the House chamber. This is what Nancy Pelosi decided to put up in order to punish Republicans, especially people like Lauren Boebert. I've been waiting for this day for a long time. I think they need to be removed from the Capitol, filled with tannerite, and blown up, Lauren Boebert says about the metal detectors. Lauren Boebert was on our program explaining exactly why those metal detectors needed to be removed. Pelosi installed magnetometers, right? Like big metal detectors. Magnetic metal detectors.
Yeah.
Inside of boy, that's embarrassing. I don't know why I couldn't come up with the term metal detector. That's just what happened. Congress, people say that was because of you. People say that was because you were open, because you wanted to conceal carry inside of Congress. And she was doing that partially as an attack on you. Maybe you can talk through, like, what is a post-Pelosi Congress like? What's the atmosphere like right now? Let's start off with that.
Well, Benny, I have to learn how to do Congress all over again. It's kind of like being a freshman again. And it's completely different here. People are allowed in the building. Members of Congress don't have to go through metal detectors to go basically into our main office, the House floor.
Horrible things happen there all the time. Clearly not a place that you want to live, and obviously Washington D.C. isn't any safer. Are you still carrying to work? Are you allowed to do this in the new Republican Congress?
I am absolutely armed in Washington, D.C. In fact, I just went and renewed my concealed carry permit here in D.C. You have to do that every 2 years. So grateful to have it, but also sucks to have it because we do have the Second Amendment, which should prevent us from all of these crazy gun laws and restrictions. It's interesting in a court of law, you can simply plead the Fifth and they say, okay, yeah, that's your right. But anywhere else in America, you can't just say, I plead the Second, and people say, that's all right, you can do that. But, that's the time that we're in, and that's why we're fighting for freedom to be returned to the American people.
Yes, this is freedom being returned to the American people. Watch this. This is the actual metal detectors getting taken out. Maybe this is the footage of the metal detectors being removed from the House floor. Good for them. That means that incredibly based members like Anna Paulina-Luna can carry her firearm whenever she wishes to the House floor, that she can walk onto the House floor, and that the Second Amendment, it's wild. You see in 3-foot tall letters emblazoned on the front of Congress and the Supreme Court that it's their job to uphold the Constitution of America. And our second right, as important as our first right, is our right to self-defense and our right to defend ourselves against the government, against the predations of some criminal, against anyone who wants to harm us. And the easiest way to do that is to bear arms. So Anna Paulina-Luna, Lauren Boebert, bearing arms on Capitol Hill. I was very honored to actually do a welcome video in concert with Lauren Boebert a couple of years ago, introducing the fact that she is going to be packing heat on Capitol Hill. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy.
I'm Lauren Boebert, and I approve this message.
Cut. That's a wrap.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm a newly elected Congresswoman from Colorado. Even though I now work in one of the most liberal cities in America, I refuse to give up my rights, especially my Second Amendment rights. I will carry my firearm in D.C. and in Congress. This caused outrage from Democrats and the media. Why? It's our job in Congress to defend your rights, including your Second Amendment, and that's exactly what I'm here to do. In D.C., of all places, we should be encouraged to practice our rights. So forget what you hear in the fake news. Here are the real reasons why I choose to defend myself in our nation's capital. I'm a woman and a mother of 4. I choose to defend my family with all of the force the Constitution provides. D.C. is one of the top 10 most dangerous cities in our country. Homicide rates and violent crimes are skyrocketing here. Being a member of Congress is pretty basic. I don't go to work in a motorcade or armored car. I don't get police escorts everywhere I go. I walk to my office every morning by myself. So as a 5-foot-tall, 100-pound woman, I choose to protect myself legally because I am my best security. One of the challenges of working in D.C. is people here don't understand how we live in real America. The Second Amendment is part of our lives. Gun ownership is cherished, and it makes our little towns safer. As a young woman working late nights at a restaurant, I learned real fast how important it is to defend myself. After a violent incident outside my business, I took advantage of Colorado's open carry laws and began to carry at work. My waitresses asked if they could open carry too. And now Shooter's Grill has mandatory firearm training and target practice available for my staff, most of whom are young women. Educated, law-abiding gun owners are the safest people in America to be around. So when anyone comes in to limit the rights and safety of my family, I'll tell them exactly what this mom thinks. I am here to say, hell no, you're not. I have 4 children, I'm 5'0", 100 pounds, cannot really defend myself with a fist. So all you're going to do is restrict law-abiding citizens like myself. So this is why I choose to defend myself and my family. Not only is it my right, but it's a right I was sent here to protect from Rifle, Colorado. So if you see me in DC, say hi. You're safe with me.
Thank you for watching. Our channel is here to meme the libs until they cry and then to meme them crying. Their tears, they taste just like sweet, delicious ice cream. Salty, too. We ridicule the establishment and the libs because of you. Your support keeps us going. So if you like what you saw, please punch the subscribe button, click like, and ring the little bell so that you know when we're live. Don't you want to know when we're live? And make sure that you subscribe to our email list just in case the plug gets pulled, as tends to happen. If you want to see more of our videos, click here or here. My name is Benny Johnson. Stay free, Base Patriots.